Hello. So, I said to someone that I think Unreal is better than Half-Life. That Unreal was the better game in 1998 than Half-Life. And it's still the better game. Let me make an adjustment here because I think that I'm not doing it too loud there. No, that's fine. Okay. So, let it never be said that I won't go out of my way to prove a really dumb point. So we're gonna play Unreal. That's my plan. Because I'm gonna play Unreal for a little bit. I'm gonna talk about why I think it's better than that. And the plan is to play up until a little bit past the Water Temple, when it starts to get dark and things start to get really cool. The first time I played this game, when it first released, was in a tiny window on like a Windows 98 desktop, because that was the only way that our computer would run it. Since then, I have replayed Half-Life a handful of times. I finished it in my life maybe 3 times, because at some point in the last third of that game, I just get so tired of some of the things that it's doing that I just slip right off. On the other hand, I have replayed Unreal like roughly once a year. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And that might be like biased nostalgia, because it was also, we got internet for the first time right as Epic was, whoa, that was a nice clip. Epic was had a, Jesus, that's not good. Test, better. Yeah, okay. So Epic had a website up for, it was like an early development log kind of thing for Unreal that had a couple of screenshots and stuff, and like I was blown away by it at the time when I was a kid. And that was the first game that I like followed the development of. And because I was a kid, I made up in my head all of these crazy ideas, and I said a bunch of crazy stuff about it. But then when it came out, it actually lived up to some of my expectations, which it doesn't really happen that often anymore. So I also played Half-Life right around that time. Both of these games were just, a friend brought them over for us to play. I'm gonna turn the game down a bit. I don't know. Someday I'm gonna have to adjust all of this, the audio levels. Let me, you know what? We're doing it live. We're gonna fix this fucking compressor. Okay? Because test. Okay, well that's test. Okay, well that's better. And I was blown away by not the clipping here. I was blown away by Half-Life 2, of course. I mean, everybody was at the time. Nobody could talk about anything but Half-Life when it came out. And the problem is that Half-Life came out about 6 months after Unreal. So the moment Half-Life dropped, nobody wanted to talk about Unreal anymore. That was it. That was the end of that. Everybody was, we're now talking about Half-Life. And I've always kind of felt like Unreal got kind of the short end of the stick. That it should be more well remembered than it is, because you can find video after video after video of people talking about Half-Life, but there's almost nothing about Unreal on YouTube or anywhere else. So anyway, I've got coffee here, so, and I don't have to work tomorrow, so one of the reasons that I want to make this comparison is that clipping. I hate this microphone. They have a lot of things in common. They both did a lot of things for the first time almost simultaneously. Oh, wait. Okay. Wow, I'm gonna have to restart